Sorry, I don't drink. Oh, come on. Drinking is good for you. Sorry, I can't hold my liquor. I can't drink. It's all in the training. Just drink more. If not at a dinner party, the vast majority of people are very normal and don't act very different. But what sometimes happens at the Chinese drinking party? If you don't drink, you don't show me respect. If you don't drink, you look down on me. The China Youth Research Center surveyed more than 3,600 corporate youth in 2015. As a result, the youth generally agree that the most important factors in determining personal success are ability, personal struggle, opportunity, and good health. Ability was recognized by young people as the most critical factor, while leadership appreciation and family and social background were ranked very low than personal health. In other words, if there is a company that needs to rely entirely on favors and on gaining leadership appreciation in exchange for promotion, this is a company that is not recognized by young people. The drinking culture that young people are cursing today was how middle-aged people settled for their lives in those days. The first generation of the 1950s and 60s are just getting rid of hunger from the countryside. At the time was at the early stage of the reform and opening up. They are facing an imperfect market environment. Lack of professional skills, they may have to choose the dinner party for business development. In the past, the drinking culture was the product of doing things by networking society. Today, with the highly digitalized and intelligent Chinese economy, the transparency of information has brought about a more equitable society, and talents have emerged one after another. What the new generation hates is precisely what is considered to be the unspoken rule, which can breed a lot of great trade on the dinner party. What's more, the Chinese aren't such good drinkers. According to the data released by the WHO in 2018, China's per capita alcohol level was 7.2 liters in 2016. Well, this is higher than the world average. It's not nearly as high as European countries such as Czech Republic and France, which consume more than 12 liters per capita. This can be attributed entirely to the fact that China doesn't have a deep tradition of drinking with meals, and that genetics also dictate that a significant portion of Chinese bodies cannot metabolize ethanol fast enough. Compared to the European and American culture of going to bar and partying, there are not many Chinese people who touch alcohol after leaving the world of the drinking table. Sadly, some young people have become the leaders of this bad trend by giving in to a drinking culture that is not characteristic of their time. They want to be catered to and slow race to the top of the power hierarchy. Before they become the top, they have to act harder and more loyal than the older generation. They also often warn others and comfort themselves with the phrase, that is the society. But what the young people show is the real society, and what the young people do is what the society will be like. And we are the social climate. The wrong thing, no matter how many people do it, it will never be right. We can't let bad money expel good money. We have to actively start from ourselves, have the courage to choose and learn to say no. More and more young people in China are becoming aware of the problem of workplace culture and the awakening of the younger generation to their rights. The very strict hierarchy of the past is gradually weakening, and the young people are now more self-aware. They want to be respected at work rather than trying to please their boss. If a company wants to attract talent, they must know how to respect them and create a good working environment for them. Ultimately, what is needed is the improvement and protection of company and social rules. I conclude with a quote with Confucius: "Don't impose on others what you don't like." On August 20th, 2020, a new employee who had just joined a bank in Beijing revealed that he was led by their department head and encountered bad language from their colleagues when he didn't drink the wine toasted by the leader at the dinner party. The employee posted his experience on social media, which generated super high public discussion. Although the bank ultimately imposed a painless punishment on the manager who hit him, the more than 500 million hits are a testament to how seriously the Chinese take the issue. Taking the first step against bad habits, good for you. In contrast, young people's parties with friends and a certain number of family gatherings will not be forced to drink, but the burden on young people is still heavy, and the pressure they face is great. And there's a long way to go to clean up the toxic drinking culture. After the first step, there will be a second and third step, and then further and further away. Young people cheer together and be brave enough to say no. If you like my videos, please click subscribe and like buttons. And don't forget the little bell. Thank you very much.